I am not looking the best. I'm looking tired. But Spirit said, get your butt up and do a reading because there's somebody out there who could really use some good vibes. So I'm not gonna wait for nobody to join because I would have just made a regular video and not even went live. But honestly, I don't have no more space on my device, so trying to prep for a video and post it later is just not gonna work. So peace, love, and light to those who get a chance to see this, and peace, love, and light to those who don't. Hello. Right here we have nostalgia, focus on the here and now. So I could see already it's a few people who going back in the past to when days used to be, I get to chill, I get to relax, and I didn't used to have all these struggles and worries, but Spirit is telling me to tell you that focus on what you can control right now. Stop going back to the past. Because unfortunately we are not kids anymore. So we can't go back. We can't go back to being in grandma's house, waiting on the butter beans to get ready and waiting on the ham hocks. Hey, Ray, turn up. Ray in the building. Ray in the building. That's the homie. That is the homie. But yeah, we are no longer kids no more. We can't go back. But you can still have childlike energy. You can still play basketball if that's what you used to like to do when you was a kid. You can still turn on the PlayStation and play some games, but like trying to go back and regress is not gonna happen. So it is what it is. We gotta, unfortunately, in the world that we live in, we gotta grow up. Voyage. You already have all the answers, so a lot of y'all already know what to do. It's already embedded on you. You already have exactly what you need. Like you already know what you're supposed to be doing, but you need a verification. Some people like to hear it from another source. Some people know exactly what they meant to do. Some people know exactly what they're supposed to do. But sometimes it's just, it hit different when somebody else telling you like you're on the right path. Because you can know in your heart, I'm doing everything that I can possibly do to be the best version of myself. But it just be feeling better when somebody telling you like, you got it, you doing it, you on the right path. But you know exactly what you're supposed to be doing. And I see a fish in the background. So somebody might be a water sign. What is that? Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces type energy. I'm going to move on to the next deck because the fairies is calling my name. Okay, I don't know who those people are, but sorry to hear that. Vanessa, I don't want to chop them names up, but Vanessa, is these real people? Like, is you, you for real? Well, when something comes to an end, that means another door is opening. That's all I got to say. Relationships ending don't always. Is this Pokemon? Is y'all trolling me? Is y'all trolling me? Glad to see you're still being a spiritual guide. Of course, that never stopped. I just stopped being so open with it because I started realizing that I was getting a, what they call it? I'll make you a mod as soon as I figure out how. Add as moderator. Okay, there we go. Can manage blocked words and change mode. Okay, I guess you could be a mod. But yeah, I had to still be a spiritual guide. I just couldn't do it like how I was out in the open doing readings for any and everybody. Like I want to rock with that because I felt like I was getting used. And then I was just absorbing so many energies. And then my life started, taking a different turn. And I'm like, is it because I'm doing all these readings for everybody and I'm tired and drained? So I had to pull that gun back. Oh, this Chariot is here. Somebody trying to leave a situation for the better. Success that comes from dedication and self-discipline. So if you know you're in a relationship or a situationship, whether it's a friend, a family member, are you messing with somebody who is just like bringing you down? It's time for you to walk away from them. And I think you know exactly who that is. Like, you gotta be disciplined with leaving these energies alone because they are holding you back and they honestly might be bringing you trouble. They might be bringing you some trouble. And the faster you leave them alone, the faster your blessings will come through with the chariot being here. Oh, yeah, get away from this energy. Because it looks like they blocking your money. And they suffocating, they smothering. Almost like they always text you, like, what you doing? Why you answer the phone? Where you at? How come you ain't pull up yesterday like you said you was? Like, you're not allowed to have a life with this person. And it's tiring. It's tiring. And that's because they don't have a life. Personally, I don't believe in the moonlight. I think it's an AI. Just saying. Interesting. Well, you have the right to have your opinion. It's called freedom of speech. I have no words for that. 3 of spring. Plan your next steps with an eye to the long term. Have patience. There are more good things to come. Satisfaction from a job well done. Okay, so a lot of y'all have your eyes on the prize, but you definitely are getting distracted by somebody who really do not have a life, bro. Like, I see somebody around somebody who just, it's a couple of people. They don't have a life and they keep checking in on yours. And it's almost like, mind your business. Why don't you go find you some business? I'm not your business. Go get a life. So you got your eyes on a prize. You got your mind focused on something that's long term, but this person is focused on your long term goals. They like, how do I fit into that? If you trying to move here, how can I move with you? Like, let's just say you want to move to New Hampshire. That is so random. I don't even know why I just picked that place. But let's say you want to move to New Hampshire. This person like, well, I don't like New Hampshire. And it's like, well, I didn't ask you if you like New Hampshire. This ain't got nothing to like, excuse me. You wasn't invited. You wasn't invited. You feel me? And it's not like you're trying to be mean, but you trying to get away from people who ain't got nothing going on. And it's so hard because this might be a person that you have grown up with or you got history with. Hell, you might even have kids with this person. And you just know, like, it's time for me to get out of this situation. So I'm going to, ooh, that car flew. Oh, Lord. I don't need y'all to see me. I look crazy. Let go. Oopsie, life experience. Let go of systems and beliefs that no longer work for you. An important life changing event. A situation that leads to significant opportunities. You said it is what it is. We too grown. Yes, and that is saying a lot. Like, we are too grown and somebody is not ready to put on their big boy pants. And you cannot continue to hold somebody's hands who just don't see the light. They don't see the truth, and they don't even see how strong it is, because maybe this person got some great qualities, and that's why you're trying to be patient. You trying to, like, okay, I'm gonna work with you now, but you gotta put 2 with my 2 so we can have 4. I can't keep putting 2 with your 50 and then we just got 250. We need to have a whole rounded off number type situation. Like, it need to be even. It's no balance, if that makes sense. It's like really no balance. And with the Prince of Autumn here, that's somebody that's dependable, protective, humorous, cautious but wise with action, meticulous attention to detail, kindness to others. So somebody got control issues, but they dependable and they protective. So stop trying to control. You can't control certain people, and it's wasting your time. But after a while, it's gonna come to an end. Whatever you're trying to control, it's gonna come to an end anyways, because it's inevitable. Like, when you got blessings that's coming in, whether you're ready to move forward with those blessings or not, they're going to come. Nobody can take your blessings, period. And that's on period. Clock it. Like, them is your blessings. Can't nobody take something that's for you. Yes, they might block it to where it takes a minute to get to you because they in the way slowing you down and they distracting you, but it's still gonna come. Just make sure you keep your blessings to yourself is what I heard. Like, don't be sharing blessings with people who ain't work for them. Like, don't sit down and make a whole pot roast and then a motherfucker who ain't helped you make that pot roast, they asking for potatoes. They asking for the dinner rolls. They asking for the roast beef. But whole time they weren't even there when you bought the meat. They didn't even help you cut a potato, but they got their whole hand out like that. It don't work like that. You got to stop letting that happen because it's almost like you in the kitchen cooking. Chickens trying to pay your rent. You feel me on some Gucci Man type stuff, and they just watching you work hard, and they just thinking that they're gonna keep eating off your plate, keep riding on your back. Well, Holy Spirit is gonna put a stop to that. Well, we got coughing. Exactly. Asking who made the coffin, bro. It's a whole coffin right here. So that's dead. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, and transition. So something is coming to an end. No matter what, this blockage, they are cooked. Like that's it. That's it. Once you get ready, well, you ain't even got to get ready. Like I said, this is gonna happen no matter what. Like it's inevitable. It's inevitable. And that go for friends and family because I feel like some people got toxic family members and they not doing nothing, but you watching people kill themselves. Kind of like say you in a family where everybody addicted to something and you the only one that's like, okay, we done drank all we can drink, we done ate all the sugar we can eat. I don't want to be an alcoholic diabetic type stuff. So you might be seeing that it's time to stop doing that, and they like, man, come on, just one more bottle. One, don't let that's the blockage. That's the blockage right there. They slowing you down because it's okay to drink. It's okay to turn up. But after a while, like, what is it doing for me? Because liquor costs money, diabetes ain't cheap, and it's deadly as hell. So, we can eat all the cake we want to eat, but at some point, that comes to an end. That car flew so far that I know it's a hater. It's a hater. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. So the person that you want to cut off and you need to cut off, they're probably going to call you and be like, "Come on, let's make it work. I love you. It don't have to end like this." And if it's a family member, it's like they want you to sweep their bullshit under the rug. Oh, we family, we blood, blood in, blood out. Well, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Don't let this person. I mean, you can let them express their feelings, but it's okay to be like, I love you too, but I love myself more. I gotta let you go. Because two things can be the truth at the same time. You could love somebody, they could love you back. But that don't mean y'all gotta be two peas in a toxic pod, because that's codependent trauma bond. And it's 2026. Codependent trauma bonds are so 2018. Okay, so 2023, so pandemic vibes. Like I trauma bonded with a lot of fucked up people during the pandemic, and guess what? We won't do that again. We won't. Oh. These cars is trying to get away from me. That means it's somebody energy. They don't want you to know nothing. They want you to be done to the bull crap. They don't want you to hear this message. They want you to log out. They want the cars to be gone. Soulmates, soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract. So some people might have signed the soul contract with somebody, and that definitely signifies like family, blood, or kids. But like I said, just because you got a soul connection with somebody and a soul contract, all contracts can be broken. I don't want to hear that non-negotiable mess. Because sometimes people will tell you, well, you can't go nowhere. We done been locked in like this for a decade, 2 decades, for life. We no. You not good for my soul. Soulmate or not, you're not good for my soul. Like you gotta go. And another thing, if it's really meant to be, it'll come back around and it won't be so hard. It'll be easy. If it's a good relationship that you need to have, y'all should be able to work out differences, see each other's point of view, agree to disagree. But if it's always the one person is right, the other person is wrong, and oh no, you gotta hear what I'm saying, what you talking about. Like that's not a real relationship. That's a power struggle. Like you should be equals. If you feel like you're in a situation where somebody always gotta put their foot down and you can't say nothing without it getting misconstrued, that's not the relationship for you. You should be able to communicate clearly and have both of y'all agree to disagree. Like y'all ain't gotta agree on everything, but you should be able to communicate with those that's in your life that you care about. Thank you for the likes. That you should be able to like tell somebody you hurt my feelings And they should be like, okay, you hurt mine too. We hurt each other feelings. We both made mistakes and y'all should move on. But if one person like, man, I did that because you did this. I only hurt your feelings because you hurt my feelings. Then like that's not what we're supposed to be doing. Be held accountable. If people cannot hold themselves accountable for the mistakes and actions, I ain't gonna even say mistakes because most mistakes are a choice. A mistake is you spilled the pasta on the floor. Now, I slept with your baby daddy 16 times. That's not a mistake. That's a choice. You chose to fall on that eggplant more than once. And I need to watch it because my moderator, my moderator don't need to be hearing all these. Enlightening. Sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. Yeah, you're going to go through a sudden change that's going to flip your world upside down. It's going to probably surprise the crap out of you, but it's a necessary transformation that you need. It's going to wake you up and snap you up out of a situation that you no longer want to be in. You probably been knowing you don't want to be in this situation no more, but this message that it's gonna be something somebody gonna tell you. I feel like it's gonna be a text message that's gonna make you make a phone call. So somebody gonna text you something, you can be like, wait, what? Excuse me? And then you gonna hit dial and y'all gonna get to talking and it's gonna be like, oh, okay, well, thank you for that. Now I know what I need to do. Whatever it is, it's gonna be something that you already knew though. You just need a confirmation. See, the person who this message is for, you smart. You smart as hell and you know better, but sometimes you get caught up in emotions and your emotions be dictating your actions sometimes. And even when your emotions is dictating your actions, you be knowing better. You be knowing, but you be trying to give people the benefit of the doubt because you're a sweetheart. You are. But I think you growing out of that and you starting to move with more like, I need to do this for me. I know I love you and I love what we have, but I need to do this for me now. Like I done played merry-go-round, ring around the rosy with your ass long enough. And I can't keep hurting myself. Like, what's my favorite saying? Oh my God, I can't keep setting myself on fire to keep you warm. That's my favorite saying, bro. I love saying like, whew, whew. Every time somebody feel like they doing too much, I be like, nope, I can't keep on setting myself on fire to keep your ass warm. You got me messed up. So I'm gonna move on to the next deck because they said enough for this. That is crazy because I was just chilling and something was like, don't just sit in that bed and watch scary stories tonight because I was just gonna put on some scary stories. But then Spirit was like, you been being selfish with your messages. You know that? You been real selfish. You've been hiding in your room like a damn turtle in the shell. Come on out and go back and share some messages. Share some good energy. And I'm like, all right, bet. Anything else, Spirits? And honestly, too, that could be the negative energy that be around. Because sometimes the negative energy be floating around. And it be making you feel like you can't complete goals. And I be around an energy leech. A lot of my friends, I'm around somebody who is an energy leech for sure. And I don't even think they know that they an energy leech or energy vampire. It's just like in their nature, in their heart to just suck you dry. Like literally because they think it's fun and games. I done got smart though. Now I just go to sleep when this mother could come around. Like, nope, you're not gonna steal my energy. I'm gonna sleep. Anything else, Spirit, for the collective? Anything else, Spirit? I put my headphones on too. Like I'm not even gonna hear you. Even if I can't go to sleep, I'm not even gonna hear you. So that's another thing that you might need to do too. If you're around somebody who make you feel tired and drained, you might be around an energy vampire and you need to invest in some good headphones. And invest in like yourself and get the fuck out the house. Like don't hang around this person, go on for a walk, sit in your car, sit in the garage, sit in the basement. Just get away from this person so they can be like, oh wait, you ain't sharing your energy no more. What's wrong with you? Why you ain't letting me suck you dry? Huh? You got somebody else over there sucking you dry? Nope, I sure don't. Maybe God, you feel me? Oh, my cards is being stubborn. My cards are not flying out for me, so we might have to do it from the top. We going on 20 minutes already? That's the fastest 20 minutes of my life. Are you serious? Pleasure. She is so pretty. Look at that. The pleasure card has popped up to let you know it is time for you to enjoy the fruits of your labor. So I think her name is Taneet. Taneet, I can't pronounce that. But I'm gonna get my guidebook for this one because they said pull out the guidebook, read it. You are thirsty for more pleasure. You can't thrive when life feels dry. You are made of laughter and stardust, not sawdust. Pleasure is your birthright, a gift from the universe. How much juicy pleasure can you stand? Turn up the pleasure principle. You secretly feel that you don't deserve it, but pleasure is a healing and manifesting force. Laughing, loving, and orgasmic joy is holy. Hold your hands over your reproductive area and say aloud, I deserve pleasure. And that's a big fact. That's a big fact. It feels good to feel good. So if you have not been feeling your best, do something that makes you happy that does not involve acts of service to no one but yourself. Because sometimes, as parents, if you are a parent, whether it's to an animal or a human being, or maybe you work somewhere where you're constantly of service to other people. I'm craving strawberries right now. Oh my God. That's the act of pleasure. If you craving strawberries right now, then get the strawberries right now because that's something that your body is saying I want. So go get that. It's not harmful, it's not toxic, and it'll make you feel good. It's some good benefits in fruits and vegetables. But go ahead, enjoy your Friday night. I'm gonna end it with that because I feel like that's just a good, a good way to end it is that you deserve pleasure. Stop letting this negative energy, whether it's your mama, daddy, your bald headed granny, whoever it is, no disrespect to grandma because it's probably not her fault she lost her hair, especially if she had a toxic husband. But, anyways, no matter who it is in your life that could be giving you drama, blocking your, or not blocking them, but slowing down your blessings and making you feel drained and sucked dry. Remember in your heart, in your soul, you deserve pleasure. Get exactly what you want out of life. We all get 24 hours, and it's up to us to make them the best 24 hours of our lives. Like, do not let this world take away your happiness. Do not let these girlfriends, boyfriends, fake friends, don't let the news that you see about people getting bombed and exploded and dying and chopped up in the back of cars, don't let none of that take away your happiness. Even if it is a reality for certain people, I'm sorry about that, but don't let it drain you. Don't let media drain you. Don't let the news drain you. Don't let the sad things of this world drain you and take away your happiness. Because in the beginning of the reading, we started off talking about nostalgia, how you wish you was a kid again, how you wish you could go back to being a child and having your innocence. Unfortunately, society has taken innocence and tried to make it into something that's for sale. So if we got to play the PlayStation until 3 a.m. to find happiness, do that. If we got to paint pictures with our fingers like we 3 years old again, do that. Yeah, you still grown, but it's ways to still embrace your childhood because, honey, child, if you could constantly absorb media like the news, you will be down and out and depressed. And I don't think that's what the Holy Spirit, if that's what you choose to believe in, I don't believe that our Most High God wants us to just absorb. Like, yes, we have to be realistic. Bad things do happen to people in the world. I'm not saying be blind and dumb. No. What I'm saying is don't let that become your everyday. Like, if you see something bad, pray for that person. Like, oh, I'm so sorry that happened to them. I'm going to send my condolences to the family and then move on. Because I even caught myself slipping with certain cases that keep popping up on my timeline. I be letting it get to me and I actually start having like tears and stuff, crying and stuff about kids that I'm seeing passing and stuff like, oh my God. Cause I got children. So it be hurting my feelings. But I had to remember like it's not my fault. I didn't cause it. All I could do was just pray for it. So in so many words, don't carry the sins of the world. Don't carry the weight of the world. Handle your business, handle your happiness, and just try to be happy in this world. Happiness is a choice. It really is. You have to consciously every day wake up and choose happiness because if you don't, the world gonna choose it for you. Because I'm telling you, at what point do you turn on channel 2 and you see good news? They might show you a couple little things that's happening in your area, but for the most part, when you turn on the news, they're showing you death, dying, disasters. They're not showing you all the good things that happen around you because that's not what they want you to see. They want you to feel low vibrational because somebody around here likes that kind of stuff. I don't want to say who it is because I don't even accept that kind of energy into my household, but something likes the negativity. And, that's not what I promote on my channel. I promote happy vibes as much as possible and I try to keep it real. But if keeping it real involves negativity, I just say peace, love, and light. Like, I don't even, I try not to absorb it. I really don't. Like, I don't want to be part of it. So I'm rambling at this point and I'm done shuffling. But remember, to make sure you take care of yourself. The last card was pleasure. So whatever you find pleasure in, as long as it's not harmful to the environment or harmful to yourself, do it. Do it. Doom scroll if you have to. As long as you're not doom scrolling negativity, that's different. Like doom scroll like arts and crafts stuff and whatnot. Doom scroll rainbow love. I don't know what to tell you. But listen to some music that makes you happy. Listen to just some good energy music. Like try not to listen to the negative music because I know sometimes we listen to bad lyrics and be vibing to it, but if you pay attention to the songs are actually casting spells in your life. At least that's my opinion. It's not a fact, it's my opinion. So take everything that you heard with a grain of salt. If the shoe fits, wear it. If it resonates, it resonates. If it don't, then don't accept it and move forward. But peace, love, and light. I hope you enjoyed this little live video. And if you liked anything I said, feel free to subscribe to my channel and binge watch all of my videos because I've been posting for a few years now. So if you're new to my channel, you got a lot of stuff to watch if that's what you're into. But yes, peace, love, and light. Thank you for viewing. Now, how do you end this thing?